Jason is still in D loop, which he's going to find out what I already found out, and that is that there is no good spots left in D loop. I'm driving around C loop, and I'm super sad because all of the spots, we have literally camped here like a bazillion times. It's like our home away from home, and so all the good spots are taken, and this really happens a lot during hunting season. I kind of like this spot. Is there no concrete spots? I would like to have concrete. So some of the spots have like rocks and stuff like that, and then some of them have concrete. This one's, ooh, I like this one. It's pretty secluded. Kind of like it. So anyway, it looks like we're not gonna get concrete today. Anyway, I think we're gonna go with this one on C Loop. I like how secluded it is. I'm gonna hop out and show you guys before Jason gets over here and I have to move the truck. So lots of trees in this spot though, so it's not too bad. But as you can see, it's not concrete, which I am not crazy about.
Now the mountains all blush, and they don't know what to say, except a good long line of praises for my lovely Lady May. Now I ain't the toughest hickory that your axe has ever felled, but I'm a hickory.
Morning, guys. I don't have a camera arm yet, and I definitely need to get one. But yeah, it's been a slow morning. No deer. I've seen some turkeys roosted up. Tons of crows. The camera's already about to die. But it's all good. So I'm gonna save the rest of the battery in case anything good pops out. Alright guys, well I will check in with you again soon. We are back at camp and it is day 2, so we didn't get to hunt yesterday morning because we were, trying to get everything ready to head to Alabama, but we did get in yesterday afternoon and it was a pretty fun afternoon. The woods were like really alive, and I know I kind of like brought it up earlier, but I had something walking through the stream, which is like in a thicket, so it sounded like a monster, of course, as they always do, and it popped out and it was a little spike. But a few days ago on the 11th or 12th, the camera died, and so we stopped receiving pictures on the cell camera. So I pulled that this morning and just was going over it. Super excited. Like, I have a really mature buck that has been showing up 3 days in a row. Right. So cold. That door's so loud. there's a clearing on the other side of it. Oh, here comes another possum. We're gonna scare the crap out of him. Poor guy. Oh, he saw me. I would like to get up in one of those trees if I could. Like, just trying to decide what to do. I need to break that branch. Man. I need to figure it out fast. So I am shooting with a rifle and all this long grass is going to be a problem. I might want to hop up into one of these trees. Okay, I'll be back. Did I tell you guys we had a blowout over Christmas? Yeah, how is that for a blowout? So that's hilarious. It ended up, being fine and everything, and the worst part of that was that I was the one that was pulling the camper. But we just discovered earlier today, which actually we had to run to town, and whenever you're in Alabama, there is no just running to town. It's a couple hours out of the way if you do that. So now we have discovered this. So in between hunts and stuff, we've got to figure out where to get a tire to go on here. All the way to town to go to Walmart, and they did not have any. What are you doing? What? Well, I'm going to the shower. So, anyway, they didn't have the right size tire, so... Wow. Love you. I love you. I love you more. How's that for a blowout?
Cold in here.
It's cold out there.
Did you check my coffee?
Oh, it's a pretty one, you guys. Just kidding. Well, actually, the sunrise is beautiful. But, checking in with y'all on my way to work. Day 4. Well, today will be hunt number 4. Day 3. 6:14 a.m. Hey guys, hopefully you can somewhat see me. Anyways, it is currently 6:14 in the morning, and I am driving home for the early part of the day to go to work and be an adult. Those that know, hunting is not cheap, so gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, so I know I mentioned it yesterday, but we had like a massive cold front push in overnight. It rained all night long. The sun's just now coming up. My favorite part of the day. I love watching the sunrise. It's just the best feeling to be up when the sun comes up. And I think that's something that most hunters share. So anyway, yeah, it's an hour and a half drive home, and that's what I'm doing now. And then after work, I'll drive right back. And God willing, fingers crossed, make it in time to get into the woods for this afternoon. Last night was actually really fun, and I had a lot of deer come out. I had 2 spikes, a doe, and a baby that I think is a button buck, but I wasn't 100% sure. It was super low lighting. My scope was like, I was constantly having to wipe it off because of all the rain and fogging up and all that good stuff. Ooh, my heat is cranking. But if you felt how cold it was outside, you would know why. It is freezing. It's 30 degrees. So that's really, really cold for North Florida, South Alabama. I think the coldest I've ever hunted South Alabama is 16 degrees. So it does get colder, but it's a wet cold right now. And that's different, you know, that's a different kind of cold. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to try to make it back. Had a lot of deer come out yesterday, right before last light. And I was very hopeful, never did get my eyes on any horns, any big horns. I had, like I said, some spikes and stuff like that. But Jason's hunting this morning, so I'm praying that my deer that I'm hunting does not walk out on him. So anyway, yeah, but I do hope he shoots something, you know. So what kind of person would I be if I didn't? Yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm on the last stretch of my drive home, or my drive to work. But anyway, I'll check back in with you guys later and see what's going on then. I have to stop on my way back to Alabama and grab a tire for the camper. So yeah, they didn't have one over the day, and let me tell y'all, in the Bible Belt, things are not open on Sunday. So it is Sunday today. All right, well, I'll check in with you in a little bit. Hey guys. All right, so hopefully I'm in focus. I know I say that all the time, but it's literally drives me crazy not being able to see the screen. You wouldn't believe how many times I film and then refilm because I'm not in focus. Anyway, done with work. Let me turn the blinker off even though I'm turning. I'm done for the day. I was able to get out pretty quick. It's only 11 a.m. so I should be back to Alabama by 12:30, hopefully. And Jason has been in the woods all morning. He said that they are on their feet. He's seen 2 bucks, tons of does. Show you guys some of the deer that I'm talking about so y'all know what I'm talking about. But we have a true cow horn. He's broken off on one side, so right now he's only got one long horn. And Jason really wants to get him. He's been on camera for like the past 3 years. I mean, and he had that long cow horn 3 years ago, so he's a pretty old buck. He's just got bad genes. Honestly, we've never had the chance to shoot him, which blows my mind. But we've never actually really specifically hunted him either. So he saw him this morning, didn't get a good shot on him. He had a shotgun and he's going to try to go in a little bit with his rifle. I am on my way. I'll be there in about an hour and a half. I'm probably just going to throw my clothes on and try to do a long sit. So maybe from like 1 until tonight. So fingers crossed. I'm excited. With that said, one of the girls that I worked with today, named Christy, her son just started hunting. He's 13, and he was able to shoot his first buck this morning, so super exciting. Yeah, Jason said he is sitting in the woods right now, and it's just been snowing for the last couple hours, so excited. All right, well, I am en route, and I'll see you guys whenever I get back in the woods. 2, 3. Okay, be still. Be still. Be still. Turn. And again, it was a clean shot, I hoped. Thank you. But move. You didn't even move. Oh my god. He's right there. He didn't even leave. He didn't even move. He didn't even move. We did sit for a pretty good sit this morning. We got here at 4:45 and it is 11:41. So I think it's time to go back to camp, start a fire, make a really good breakfast. Yeah, we gotta start loading things up, getting the camper ready. We still have to go into town, get a tire for the camper because everything was closed yesterday because we are in the Bible Belt. Nobody's open on Sunday. But Jason's still up in his stand, so I'm just gonna chill out and wait for him, and I'm not sure if we're gonna hunt this afternoon, but I guess I will keep you guys updated, check in with you in a little bit, maybe during my delicious breakfast. And yeah, saw some does, and they were still on edge. Like, I wasn't really expecting to see a lot because we have 80 acres here, so it's not like a huge amount of land. And we dragged a buck out last night, so shots were fired, all that good stuff. So anyway, it was a full moon also, so I think they like to move a lot during the full moon at night, so anyway, yeah, check in with y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, and click the bell. Click the bell if you want to be updated every single time that I upload a video. You don't want to miss me shooting that big buck. Alright guys, I'll check in with you again in a minute. Bye.
Forest, as you cut my roots away, and I fell a good long way for my lovely lady.